Good morning. Wop, 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 wop. It's that day, Tuesday. We were just talking, I felt like on this holiday week past, I really holidayed up the holidays. So, I died. Ugh. Old Betsy the scooter's been struggling a little bit lately. Need to change her oil. Anyways, yeah, we really holidayed up the holidays and we're back to the grind. We're gonna get going first. No GoPro today. We'll be back in a little bit. Much enjoyed the moto. Oh, hello moto. Yeah, it was good. All in all, good stuff. We're getting prepped this weekend. Upcoming Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going back. Different race than where we were at in Heartland. We're now going to Ruts and Guts, south of town. Going out to the red dirt roads, but and welcome to another edition of a Tech Talk Tuesday that gets aired on Wednesday. And today we're gonna talk about bar height and cockpit configuration. Actually, not so much bar height, more specifically hood position on the bars in relation to cyclocross. So here we have my cockpit configuration for both of my cyclocross bikes. And as you can see, we have a very different setup than the traditional road setup. So something for me, this is generally how I ride all of the hood and handlebar configuration on my bikes, but it can be a little bit different from the traditional road setup. So let's kind of walk you through. I'll actually start on a road setup and show you the differences. All right, so we can see that here we have a pretty traditional road handlebar setup. Flat on the top, smooth transition of the handlebar into the hood, and a pretty traditional, comfortable position to have your hands in the drops. So this is gonna give you overall aerodynamics, multiple hand positions for comfort. You can comfortably ride in the hoods, comfortably ride in the drops, good articulation, sort of a more low aerodynamic, quote unquote aerodynamic approach to handlebar configurations. However, this is generally not inherently great for off-road riding. When you're riding on the road, it's much less of a steer and more of a lean, so a little bit more long, low, stable position can be beneficial. But when riding off-road, speed slow, it becomes more of a turn, less of a lean, and so it's one of those things where we have to adjust our hood position to make the bike as beneficial as possible. So take a quick look at this, see how she goes, and now look at the difference on this particular setup. So this is my cross setup. We're gonna go into a much higher upright position. It's gonna make my wrist position, my transition from here to when I'm riding the bike, much smoother, much more of a traditional handshake type setup. The bar itself is rolled up slightly, making for overall more natural neutral position. This is gonna increase your handling capability when you're riding off-road and speeds come down, maneuverability needs to go up. Now also, when you're looking at it, your hoods are remaining very straight, maximizing your amount of control that you have. One thing that this does reduce is the ability to ride in the drops comfortably in that ergonomic position. It's gonna make the wrist a much more aggressive because of the way that the bar is rolled. I don't ever ride in the drops. One of those things that's a bit of a neither here nor there type of a scenario, but this can really help benefit. If you're riding your cross bike setup the same as you would your road bike, I would really advise trying something like this, rolling the bars up slightly, straightening out the hoods, making sure that you have the best amount of control possible and be able to really kind of feel the flow of the bike. So riding off-road, totally different than riding on the road. Hopefully that helps you decipher why you want to set up your bar and hood configuration slightly different from riding on the road. This is just gonna make it more comfortable, give you more control. I highly recommend you try it. As I said, it's a new thought process for you. Give it a whirl, leave a comment below, let me know if it works, thumbs it up if it ends up staying on your bike and you like the improvements it makes. So that's it for today's Tech Talk Tuesday on handlebar configurations and how I run it on my bike. And as always, we will see you guys tomorrow with a classic vlog. Let's go shred some trails, get fired up on this hero dirt conditions that we're having right now after that little bit of rain. So that's gonna be it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Over and out. Peace.